Here we go. This is Salted Caramel Cheesecake Dip. Wow. Thank you already. Thank you. So this is, again, not a super complicated thing to make, and we got a few surprises for you here, but let's get making it.
Absolutely. So surprise, surprise, we have our cream cheese started, pre-beaten, room temperature. So this is the base, if you've noticed, of all three of our dips so far. So this is pre-beaten. Then we're going to be adding in our icing sugar.
Okay. So it looks like about a cup of that. Mm-hmm. Now what is that?
This is marshmallow creme. So this gives like a bit of our sticky texture to our dip, so that when you're dipping in with your apple or your cookie later, that it's all
actually sticks to something.
Sticks to something, yeah, exactly. And then.
So this is is it Dulce De Leche? De Leche?
Oh wow, we're gonna try this. Okay, Dulce De Leche.
Caramelized milk, basically. Yes. Yeah, and so the thing about this is that you can purchase it pre-made. There's a number of different places that you can get it. However, there's also kind of a cheat way to do it, I guess. And so that involves condensed milk. Is that how you made yours?
Yes.
Okay, so it's condensed milk and it's just what, you simmer it for a while?
Boil it, yeah, until it gets that nice caramel color.
That's what happens to it.
Yeah,
okay,
fun,
awesome.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, totally. And so now this is some whipping cream. So why whipping cream with this?
So whipping cream just adds kind of that nice fluffy texture to our dip. So some of them have all marshmallow creme and no whipping cream, but I just like kind of when it, I don't know, it kind of simmers down the sweetness of the dip, also just adds to a really nice, just light.
It's whipping cream.
It's, yeah, it just whips
everything. It does.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pour that in there as well.
Okay. And then, so about how long do we mix that up?
Until it's a nice consistency where it's kind of fluffed up. So we're gonna do that for a couple minutes.
Okay. And so one of the things I love about this is you've got that sweet and salty, like you've got that sort of those two little profiles in there that just are so utterly wonderful together.
Yes.
Sometimes a little bit of an unexpected, taste.
Yes.
Okay.
And what I love too is that Dulce De Leche kind of adds a nice color to the dip as well. So if we look over here, this is kind of nice and set up. Nice.
Can I eat it already, or are we doing more things to this?
We got a couple more steps to go.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna make a topping, so a drizzle on top. So what I have right now in the microwave is another little bit, 2 tablespoons of the Dulce De Leche. Okay. I'm gonna microwave that for 10 seconds, and I have a job for you as well while I'm there.
Okay, I think I'm up for the task, whatever it may be.
So we're gonna top it with some pecans, some chopped pecans. Okay. So you can put those all over the top, wherever your heart desires.
Okay, we'd be happy to. Yeah, and so this is the kind of thing also, like, you wouldn't really wanna, like you're making it, and you're taking it, and you're going and you're eating. Like you can't freeze this one. This is something that is not really, like, you make it, you eat it.
Yeah, it's nice and just kind of quick put together and then take to your party or wherever you're off to.
Well, and I was going to make a comment about leftovers, but there's not going to be any of that.
Is there ever with the dip? So that looks beautiful.
Thank you.
So I have this warmed up 10 seconds. I'm going to be adding in a teaspoon of milk to give it a little bit of that kind of drizzle consistency.
So it's not so thick.
So it's not so thick, yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to easily stir that up. You can see it kind of all coming together.
Okay.
And this is where your artist can kind of come out.
Yes. I see there's salt here as well. Do we put that on after? Because this is where of course, where the salty comes in. That's
yeah.
The last.
So I like to do the salt.
Oh, lovely.
Look at that.
Yeah,
oh
yeah. That's good.
Yeah,
That's good. Oh.
I know.
Perfect.
How's it looking?
It's looking like I want to be tasting. That's what it's looking like.
So you can go ahead and even just sprinkle a little bit of salt on top. That's what kind of adds to the salty, sweet component.
Right, and these are actually like pretty decent sized flakes. And so is that kind of an important component of it as well?
You can kind of go as, flakes, the coarse salt.
I think I'd be tempted to sort of grind them down a little bit, but maybe that's, and how much? Like, you don't want to
No, exactly.
Like
you want just a little.
Yeah, so like that? Is that
Beautiful.
sufficient?
Yes,
yeah?
that's perfect.
Okay. And so now, the only thing left to do is give it a taste. And you've got a couple of, you have some green apples, and are these arrowroot cookies?
They are.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of throwing it back with, you could have a little tea on the side with this.
And then And so what other kinds of things can you dip with it? Like, I guess.
Yeah, you can do, well, any apple that is kind of local to maybe your region as well. You could add some different spices in there too. So if you wanted to go more of like a cinnamon spice route with this dip.
Oh yeah.
Get right in there.
Keep eating.
You could also then add some cinnamon on top of your apples too, just to kind of dress it up. It's nice like this, but you could also do little cocktail servings of it too.
Oh, you make it all fancy.
Yeah.
Well, whatever you do, people are going to be so excited when they see you coming through the door with this Salted Caramel Cheesecake Dip. And when we come back, we're going to meet another amazing Manitoba farm family right here on Great Taste of Manitoba. We keep eating.